A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+. English, that's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello and welcome to A+. My name is Reese.
And I'm Laura, and I bet you miss us together.
Of course they all do, but
they love us.
Laura, what's that smell?
Oh.
Did you...
Oh, I'm sorry. 我刚放了一个屁啦。
Yeah, she farted.
哦，可是 you know, everybody farts. 大家都放屁好不好？
Everybody poops.
And everybody poops. 大家都会便便。
Why are we talking about pooping and farting?
Because we're really worried about our health. 我们想要关心我们的健康。那你知道放屁啦、大便啊，大家可能会觉得好恶心哦，我不想聊。But you know, it's very important to look after your health.
It's super important.
And look at your poop.
It's a really good way of gauging how healthy you are. That's why today's article is called Good Toilet Health Means Looking Down at Your Poop.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, before we get into the article, I have a question for you. It's not necessarily poop related.
Okay.
Here goes. How do you know when you're not healthy?
I don't know. Maybe you have some symptoms. Like, for example, like if you have a flu or something, you might have a runny nose or sore throat. Symptoms like that.
Yeah.
They probably tell me. But, you know, I don't want to give away too much because I do actually check my poop to see if I'm healthy or not.
Yeah, I mean, our bodies are pretty smart. They're very good at telling us when things are not going well. Like, if you feel sick, it's probably because there's something in your stomach that needs to come out. So you vomit and get it out.
Ooh.
Our bodies are very, very intelligent. And looking at our poop is one way we can see if we're doing okay.
Or smell my fart.
Oh, let's read the article.
I have another one.
Good toilet health means looking down. Warm-up question. How do you know when you're not healthy?
Sometimes, your body can tell you something is wrong with it. For one thing, your poop may look different. Doctors use the Bristol Stool Scale to give poop a grade from 1 to 7. Healthy poop is somewhere in the middle at 3 or 4. It's smooth and in one piece. Numbers 1, 2, or 5 to 7 are not healthy. A healthy person poops between 3 times a week and 3 times a day. It sounds gross, but looking at your poop can be important. Not everything is a problem, though. Eating certain foods may make your poop a different color. That's fine. But if something is really wrong, go to a doctor.
Word power. Wrong. Wrong. Something is wrong with the car. It won't start. Something is wrong with the car. It won't start. Grade. Grade. This meat is of a very high grade. It will cost a lot. This meat is of a very high grade. It will cost a lot. Important. Important. It's important to check your work to fix mistakes. It's important to check your work to fix mistakes. Certain. Certain. Watching certain TV shows can help children learn English. Watching certain TV shows can help children learn English.
认识字汇
Poop. Poop. Smooth. Smooth. Gross. Gross.
Okay, let's read about poop.
Okay, let's do that.
So the article starts by saying, sometimes your body can tell you something is wrong with it.
Of course. Okay, 有时候你的身体可能会告诉你啊，哪里出毛病了。诶，这里我们先来听一下英文，我们看到我们的 first word power word, wrong. What's wrong? 诶，你怎么样吗？哦，没错，今天我们要讲的是 wrong 这个形容词，就是有问题的、有毛病的。比方像是，东西也可以出问题。Something's wrong with the television. The picture's fuzzy. 这个电视机好像出毛病这个图像怎么样？不清楚哦。Or the doctors are still trying to find out what's wrong. 意思就是说，这个医生仍在试图找出，可能就是你身体问题的症结。另外在口语上，我们常常都会问到说 What's wrong with you today? 可能看到你的朋友好像心情不好，要关心他说你怎么了啊？当然咯 wrong 还有这个意思，就是你答错的时候 wrong, OK, 就是 correct 的相反词啦。好，我们来看回课文例句，提到就是有毛病的嘛，要怎么用？ Something is wrong with the car. It won't start. 这辆车有点毛病它发不动。
The article is right. Our body is super smart and can give us many different signals when it knows that something is wrong. So wrong means bad or incorrect, but it can also be used as a verb. To wrong someone means to do something bad to them. So let's try not to wrong people. It's not a very nice thing. Yeah. I will never wrong you, Laura.
Oh, thank you.
Good friends.
Good friends.
The article continues here. It says, for one thing, your poop may look different.
Oopsie.
Okay, so poop, we've already talked about it. We know what poop is, right? It's that brown, smelly stuff that comes out of your butt. There's really no other way to say it. But actually, there is a scientific name for poop, which is feces.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but poop is a more fun word to use.
Of
So
course.
we're going to be using poop.
I know. OK, 好，我们来看一下。好，要怎么样知道你的身体出毛病？其中一个就是你的便便会看起来有点不同哦。这里当我们要提说其中一个是什么，就我们可以用这个片语 for one thing. OK, 那 poop 我们接下来整课都要讲这个字，不好意思哦，就是大便。但是它是名词，也可以当做动词，动词就是就是也是大便啦。那我知道小朋友还会用 poo poo
Poo poo.
I know, that sounds like Winnie the Pooh 就是小熊维尼
Poo poo and pee pee.
对，好啦，对，屁屁是尿尿，嘘嘘啦。OK, 那刚刚我们要讲它的医学的名称就是 feces, 就是粪便。OK, 可是我们就是喜欢讲 poo 吧，它比较好记，比较好讲。
Yeah, easier. Let's talk about poop some more.
Okay.
So the article continues with, doctors use the Bristol stool scale to give poop a grade from 1 to 7.
Wow,
Okay, so Bristol stool scale, I guess this is some kind of way of measuring your poop, maybe the color of it or how heavy it is. You know, we have different kinds of scales, like the Beaufort scale for measuring wind.
Oh, that's right. Okay. 所以好，医生呢会用什么样来分辨大便？就是用这个 Bristol stool scale 布鲁斯托大便分类法。
Wow.
我们很厉害。然后给便便1到7的这个可能类型或是等级，像是这个你大出的便便有没有水状啊、很软啊、很硬啦，这都可以表示你这个身体哪里出问题。OK, 不要小看哦。好，那我们来看一下刚刚有提到的 grade 这个字，对不对？ That's our word power too as well. 我们来看一下 grade 这个字很重要哦，它是一个名词，但是在本课有等级啦或是品级的意思。比方像是你们知道吗？ The best grades of tea are expensive. 顶级茶都超贵的耶。不过 grade 这个字你们觉得是不是很熟悉？没错，因为它还有成绩的意思。比方像是好的成绩 good grades 或者是 bad grades 就是不好的成绩。不好意思，提到成绩，我真的要说，我从小到大 Laura 都是 straight A's， 我是学霸等级的，硬是要爱现。好啦，我们来看一下例句课文的。This meat is of a very high grade. It will cost a lot. 这块肉非常的高级，要价不菲。
Yes, me too, Laura. I got pretty good grades in school. That's why we're able to have good jobs.
I know, right?
Working here.
And that's why we work best together, because great minds think alike.
They do. I actually got mostly A's and B's because I did study very hard as well. And as Laura explained, a grade is a number or score for something you've done. And the verb to grade means to evaluate something and give it a score. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, let's get on with the article. It carries on talking about poop. Healthy poop is somewhere in the middle at 3 or 4. It's smooth and in one piece. Okay, so if you're having a good poop, a healthy poop, and you're not sick, you're going to have a poop that is a 3 or a 4 on the scale, which runs from 1 to 7. It also said that your poop probably will be quite smooth. So what is smooth? Well, it's an adjective and it's the opposite of rough.
Right.
If something is smooth, it has a flat, clean surface with no bumps or obstacles. A whiteboard is something that's very smooth. If you run your finger across it, it should slide across very easily. Yes. Windows are smooth, and having smooth skin, like Laura and I, is a very desirable thing.
What about smoothies?
Oh, smoothies. Yeah, because they're kind of smooth to drink.
Right, that's why they're called smoothies, I guess. Okay, 好，我们来看一下健康的便便是怎么样呢？大约在中间的等级哦，所以差不多是3或是4。那我其实还有 Google 一下，我不是看大便啊，我就看它叙述，就是它是香肠状的，然后它很光滑，而且很柔软。那 somewhere in the middle 刚刚没有提到这个片语哦，就是在中间，在中层。那我们一直讲到的 smooth， 如果不要想到大便，其实它是好的字，好不好？就像光滑的意思，平滑的，它是形容词。相反，就是刚刚 Reese 有提到的 rough， 就是粗粗的。
Well, the article is going to tell us more about less healthy poops. Numbers 1, 2, or 5 to 7 are not healthy. I don't want to imagine what those would look like.
No. 所以等级1、2或是5到7都是不健康的。那我们没有想要告诉你它多恶心吧？
Yeah.
Are we going to tell you that?
Probably pretty smelly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on. A healthy person poops between 3 times a week and 3 times a day.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
We can talk about our pooping habits later, Laura. So we've got the verb poops here. I think Laura mentioned it earlier. We already talked about the noun, but poop can be a verb as well.
Yes.
So to poop means to push poop out of your butt. I usually poop in the morning. I'm sorry if that's too much information, but it's healthy to talk about poop. Everybody poops, even the Queen of England.
Excuse me. Okay, that was too much information. I didn't want to hear too much about 你早餐吃了什么，然后大出什么。Okay, TMI 就是 too much information 多了，谢谢。我没有很想要知道，没有人想要知道到底这个 Reese 他一天大了多少，早上大了几次，然后 OK。好啦，如果你在看我们吃东西的时候，在看我们这个影片，你可能会想吐，所以我们还是回到课文哦。他提到就是数据啦，一个健康的人便便的次数大约是什么时候呢？就是1星期3、4次到1天3次之间。所以我觉得我是健康的 ，I'm pretty healthy.
I don't need to know your exact number.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Somewhere within that range.
Yeah, I'm pretty healthy.
Okay.
那我们刚刚提到就是1天几次、1星期几次这种。表示动作发生的频率或次数，比方像是我很懒，我通常2天才洗一次头。I wash my hair like about once every 2 days.
That's better.
Really?
Every day is not good.
哦，真的吗？
It's bad for your hair to wash it every day.
好吧，那想要知道更多这样子的使用方式，我们要请教我们的 Magic Box 老师。
Magic Box。
嗨，大家好，我是 Peggy。Peggy 我呢，不要看我这样子，但是我其实从小啊身体就不太好，大病是没有啦，不会得什么流感啊、肺炎什么之类的，但是小病倒是不断，不管是冬天啊还是夏天啊，都常感冒啊、过敏啊、头痛啊、经痛啊什么干嘛之类的，所以我也就常常跑医院啦。前几天我又因为胃食道逆流跑去看中医，结果中医开了药，居然叫我1天吃5次The doctor told me to take medicine 5 times a day. 3餐饭后加睡前就4次，下午3点半还要吃什么叫下午茶的药，我就没再吃下午茶，吃什么下午茶药？ 说到这个吃药的频率，今天就来跟大家介绍频率或次数的说法。通常我们在说频率或次数，指的是在某段时间内某件事情做了几次。讲的时候呢，英文的顺序刚好跟中文是相反，我们中文会说一天几次，或是一个礼拜几次，会说，然后所以但是在英文呢，就会先说几次再说范围。比如说一天吃3次药就是 3 times a day，3 times 就是3次 ，a day 就是一天的意思咯。那我们也可以把 a day 改成 every day， 从一天变成每天，每天3次是一样的意思。再造个例句 ，My doctor suggests that I exercise at least twice a week。医生建议我要开始运动，至少1个礼拜要运动2次。这边的2次呢，是英文里面次数的一个特别的说法。那1次呢，就是 once，2次呢就是 twice。比较特别就是这2支啦，其他至于3次以上就不用这么麻烦，直接用数字加上 times 次数就可以了。所以1周运动2次就是 twice a week。给了2个例子，大家应该已经稍微感觉到这边有一个规律咯。但我们如果今天要讲的不是1年或1周几次，而是好几年啊，或是好几个礼拜才1次呢？这时候只要把最后的1天或是1年改成每几天或是每几年就可以了。我们来看一下这个例句，感受一下。This event is held once every 5 years。这个活动每5年举办1次。这边的每5年就是 every 5 years， 是不是很简单呢？最后帮大家总结一下，在讲到英文里的频率或次数的时候，先讲次数，再讲期间。这个简单的规则记起来，相信下次无论你要讲1天7次还是7年1次，都难不倒你咯。
The article continues here. It says, it sounds gross, but looking at your poop can be important. Yeah, well, next time you poop, before you flush, have a look. It might be gross, yes. And what does gross mean? Well, gross is an adjective and it's just another way of saying disgusting.
Ew.
So looking at poop is kind of disgusting or gross, but it can be useful for seeing how healthy we are.
OK， 所以听起来可能很恶心，但是你们知道吗？检查或是看你的便便是非常重要的哦。但我们要表示好恶哦，我们可以用 gross 这个形容词，就是令人厌恶的，或是恶心不愉快的。那当然你也可以用 disgusting， 或是你可以发出这个声音 ew。对 ，OK， 这样子人家就知道你觉得很恶咯。好啦，不过刚刚有提到 important 这个形容词，我们来看一下吧。important 就是非常重要的，它是一个形容词，像是 happiness is more important than money。我知道你们可能会觉得是吗？快乐比金钱更重要。小朋友，你们长大就知道人生烦恼很多，快乐真的很重要。再我们来找另外一半的时候 I know looks are important, but not as important as personality. 个性其实我觉得比 looks 就是外表更加重要。像是我的老公玄彬欧巴，他2个都有哦。好啦 OK， 我们这样听了之后大家可能想吐，我们来看一下这个正常的例句。It's important to check your work to fix mistakes. 为了去除错误，检查你的工作成果是很重要的。
What things are important to me? Well, I've already talked about her plenty of times here.
And I'm so jealous.
My cat Ponyo is very important to me.
Ponyo.
And so are my friends and family.By saying important to somebody, we can talk about the things that a particular person cares about and thinks are important.
So looks important to you when you look for a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Somewhat.
Okay.
You're important to me, Laura.
Oh, thank you.
You're very special.
And that's all that matters.
We're not dating, by the way.
你干嘛这样澄清啊？
The article continues here. It says, not everything is a problem, though. Eating certain foods may make your poop a different color. That's fine. But if something is really wrong, go to a doctor. Yeah, I mean, beets, beetroot.
对
They make your poop
还有那个
red.
火龙果 the red 那个 dragon fruit
Yeah.
那个东西
Makes your poop
还有
red.
你知道金针菇是什么吗？
The mushrooms?
对，你明天会看到它。That's why
Yeah.
they translated
See
明天
you
见。
tomorrow.
对 我们硬要讲那种恶心的东西啊，但这个蛮好笑，我觉得不恶心
It's
，It's not that gross。好啦，然而不是全部都是问题哦，因为有时候你真的可能吃某些食物，就会让你的大便的颜色变成不同啊，所以这个是健康是 OK 的。OK， 但是如果真的有问题的话，还是要怎么样去看医生好吗？有病要医。好，我们来看一下，刚刚有提到 certain， 这是我们最后一个 word power。Let's check it out。我们来看一下 certain 这个字，就是某个、某些，像是 there are certain things I just can't discuss with my mother。当然啦，很多事情是不能跟妈妈讨论的，好不好？对啊，你们是不是很有同感？是不是？妈妈都不懂啊。另外呢 ，certain 还可以指 sure， 就是很确定的意思。所以口语我们常常说 Are you sure？ 其实你也可以用 Are you certain 来表示你确定吗？我们来看一下整句的例句。Watching certain TV shows can help children learn English, like A+. 就是观看某些电视节目，可能可以帮孩子学习英文。
Certain certainly is a funny word, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it. It's a very fancy word.
Fancy.
Certainly.
Certainly.
So in the article, it's used to talk about specific things that aren't named. But we can also use it as an adjective to describe something that is definitely going to happen. It's 100% for sure. I am certain that it will rain later.
Don't say that. I hate the rain.
It's been raining for weeks on end.
不要乌鸦嘴好不好？
All right, well, that's the end of our article about pooping. We do have something else to talk about. I promise it's not poop related. But remember, checking your poop is a good thing.
Do you do that?
I do.
Okay.
Every time.
好哦。
All right, let's do our review.
Review time.
Okay, so instead of reviewing the vocabulary today, pretty easy words,
Very easy.
I thought we could learn more about scales.
Yay!
Some of them are quite interesting.
I know, right?
So in the article, they talk about the Bristol stool scale, which kind of measures your poop.
Right. But I thought we are not talking about poop anymore.
We're not. We're talking about other scales.
Okay, please.
Some famous scales.
Okay.
There's the Richter scale.
我知道，就是瑞士规模 that measures the earthquake.
There was an
Right?
earthquake not long ago in Taipei.
真的好恐怖哦。
I think it was 6.7 on the Richter
对，
scale.
好大，6.7。
Big. Yeah, the Richter scale measures how strong earthquakes are, and I think it goes from 1 to 9 or more.
I can't imagine how big 9 is.
Yeah, I think in history there have only ever been a few 9s.
拜托不要。
Scary.
Okay.
There's also the Beaufort scale, which I mentioned earlier, and that one measures wind speed.
Okay, 普氏它是量测风度 ，OK 的强大。
These scales are usually named after the people that made them. So I think somebody called Beaufort made this scale.
Sounds French.
And it ranges from 0 to 12. So 12 on the Beaufort scale would be
Very
like
windy?
a hurricane.
Oh, okay, 龙卷风等级了
Yeah.
OK.
One more to talk about, and this could be poop related, I guess. It's the Scoville scale.
Ooh.
This scale measures how spicy something is.
哦，就是辣度指数。
And it ranges from 0, which is like a bell pepper because it's not spicy at all the way up to 3 million or more.
什么
Yeah.
Are you gonna die like eating that spicy?
Some of them are actually very, very dangerous. There's one called the Carolina Reaper, which is a
我有听过，
very
对，
spicy pepper. You have to wear
跟猪
gloves
死吧
when you eat it.
好恐怖哦，然后变香肠嘴。
Yeah. And what is it going to do to your poop? I don't want to imagine.
I don't want to know. Gross.
Well, that's the end of our article and our information about scales. Next time you poop, just have a quick look and see if you're healthy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good toilet health means looking down. Warm-up question. How do you know when you're not healthy?
Sometimes, your body can tell you something is wrong with it. For one thing, your poop may look different. Doctors use the Bristol stool scale to give poop a grade from 1 to 7. Healthy poop is somewhere in the middle at 3 or 4. It's smooth and in one piece. Numbers 1, 2, or 5 to 7 are not healthy. A healthy person poops between 3 times a week and 3 times a day. It sounds gross, but looking at your poop can be important. Not everything is a problem, though. Eating certain foods may make your poop a different color. That's fine. But if something is really wrong, go to a doctor.
Word power. Wrong. Wrong. Something is wrong with the car. It won't start. Something is wrong with the car. It won't start. Grade. Grade. This meat is of a very high grade. It will cost a lot. This meat is of a very high grade. It will cost a lot. Important. Important. It's important to check your work to fix mistakes. It's important to check your work to fix mistakes. Certain. Certain. Watching certain TV shows can help children learn English. Watching certain TV shows can help children learn English.
认识字汇
Poop. Poop. Smooth. Smooth. Gross. Gross.